Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Look at Mila. She heard me right away and was like wanting to be in the room. 21 weeks pregnant right now, and this video is going to be a first trimester update. Obviously, this is my second pregnancy. I wasn't really on YouTube or didn't really document much of my first pregnancy with her, except for like some photos. But that's pretty much it. So this time around, I want to be able to share more updates, which is why I'm doing the first trimester update. And then after that, I'll do like maybe weekly or like bi-weekly updates since I'm getting further along. And then I'll show you guys like a bump update, like a visual of my bump because you can't see it right now. But that'll be at the end of the video. Sorry, I'm like I mentioned, I'm pregnant, so I'm trying to get comfortable as much as I can now. But yeah, guys, let's get into the video. So first trimester, obviously right now I'm in my second trimester. And the reason I'm wanting to document these and make videos about this pregnancy is because when I was pregnant with Mila, I didn't have any younger siblings or anything, so I had no clue about pregnancy. I had no clue about how to take care of a baby, what to expect, what was normal, what wasn't. Like, I was just clueless, and the only reason I knew, what things were normal, what wasn't, what to pack in my hospital bag, what I needed for the baby, because I knew nothing, was YouTube. And so that really inspired me to like make my own channel and help any expecting moms out there who may not know a lot of this stuff, because it can be so much. There's a ton of stuff you need. There's a ton of stuff you don't need as well that you think you might need. So that's kind of why I'm here, is to kind of be on this journey with you guys and share from my experiences now that I'm a second time mom, and the things that I've learned, especially like in this pregnancy and in the future, when I do have the second baby. So yeah, guys, let's get into the first trimester. So I found out I was pregnant at 4 weeks, which is actually super early. With Mila, I didn't find out until I was like 2.5 months pregnant already. Like I had a missed period, but I just didn't think about it, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, it's been like 2 months, I haven't had a period, what's going on? Then that's when I found out with Mila. This time it was kind of strange because I know it's kind of TMI, so hopefully it's just moms that are watching this video, but I don't track my period at all. I know that's really bad, but I just have like so much going on, especially being a mom and stuff, and I work full-time. I have a full-time job. I just, it's one of those things that I forget about. So it's not like I could say like, oh yeah, I got my period here, it's coming on this day. Like, I don't know. I don't track. I don't do nothing. Pretty much. So it was funny that I found out at only 4 weeks. And the reason why I found out is because one day I was just extremely hungry, which is like, that's your first sign of pregnancy. Like, that's kind of strange. But for me, like, I was literally starving every second. Like, I'd eat a meal and then like an hour later I was starved to death. Like, I was like, okay, this isn't right, because usually I could eat a meal and it'd hold me over for who knows how many hours until my next meal or snack or whatever the case is. So that was actually my first sign. I didn't even have a missed period. I didn't even have anything. And so I was like, why am I so hungry? So I took a test just to kind of rule it out and make sure, just to see, and it came back positive. And then I took like 2 or 3 more tests that night too, and same thing, it came positive. I took another one, I think like a digital one, positive, because it was kind of like a faint line. I found out, so I was still pretty early on, and so the hard thing is I kind of had to, keep it a secret for a while, because I wasn't sure. I've never had a miscarriage. Obviously this is my second. I've only, we didn't really like try for months to have a baby. It just happened. I just got pregnant with Mila. Same thing, I just got pregnant this time. That's how I found out. And obviously I'm in my second trimester, so I didn't have a miscarriage. Everything is good. The baby's healthy. I'm right on track. So my due date is August 17th. So yeah, everything's looking good. And I'll talk more about like what's going on as of right now in my next pregnancy update. But first trimester, I started, after I found out I was pregnant, I started having symptoms like pretty, like right away. Like with MILA, I didn't even know for 2 and so months. Like all the symptoms came like within like the 3rd and 4th month, which I feel like is super late. I didn't have like nausea, nothing until like I think almost 4 months with her, which is kind of crazy. This time I had it like in the first trimester right away. I was nauseous all the time, and I would first couple, for like the first month or 2, I was nauseous and hungry at the same time. So it's like I wanted to eat, but then I was so nauseous. It was a really weird combination. So I would take like anything with ginger, like any like all natural like ginger candies or anything ginger to kind of help soothe that, because I wasn't physically getting sick. I just felt nauseous and hungry at the same time. It's totally different than with her. Oh gosh. You silly. I also had food aversions, which I never had with her. Nothing really made me nauseous. So like I couldn't drink coffee. I still can't drink coffee. I could drink like a frappuccino, but I can't drink iced coffee anymore. It just makes me feel nauseous. Certain smells made me feel nauseous. Like there was one time, Johnny, who's my fiance, and her dad, obviously, was making steak, and it just smelled, the whole house smelled like steak, and I felt like I could not breathe. I was just so nauseous. Like I had to lock myself in the room and just close the door so the fumes didn't come in. It was bad. It was like random things. Also like, now it's starting to warm up. We're in springtime, but more in the winter time. Being outside with the cold air and wind, just inhaling like too much air, I guess, made me feel nauseous. And I could barely eat, so I was hungry all the time, but I had to eat really, really small meals, because if I ate like the normal amount I would have ate before pregnancy, like I would have gotten sick, and like because I ate too much. So I had to eat really small meals all the time, which sucked because I'd be hungry and like eating, and then I'd get sick because I ate too much. So yeah, it's quite different than MILA. MILA, I got morning sickness so bad, like the worst morning sickness ever, but it didn't hit me till like 3.5, 4 months. This hit me like within the 1st and 2nd month. I still do get sick here and there. If I do, I hate to say the word vomit, you guys, so bear with me. If I do get sick to my stomach, it's because most of the time I wake up in the middle of the night to eat, because dinner does not hold me over until I wake up. Sometimes it does, most of the time it doesn't. So let's just say I don't wake up and I sleep through the night. I wake up so hungry that my stomach hurts, and then by the time I like sometimes if I'm just getting out of bed, it makes me so nauseous that, you know, it happens. I get sick. That's the only reason why I get sick right now. It's nothing like from like anything I'm eating. With her, I would eat like In-N-Out or pizza or whatever and get sick. Like it just didn't agree with me for some reason. I don't really have that this time. It's just and nothing's really coming up. Like my stomach's empty, so that's the reason why I'm getting sick right now. It's every once in a while. It's not all the time. Like last night, I was up at like 2 a.m. because I had to eat something. Like it woke me up. So, and I didn't get sick this morning, so that was good. Also cravings. Obviously I had cravings with her. I have cravings now. I think that's totally normal in pregnancy. I get a lot of questions actually, like, what are you craving? Are you craving like random combinations of like food, or like, do you crave like, I don't know. I've been asked if I've craved like really cold stuff, like random stuff, and no. I mean, I don't know why with her, and this time never craved anything abnormal, like a weird combination, like pickles and peanut butter, I don't know, something like that. I actually am craving pickles, but just by themselves, or like in a sandwich, or just by itself in a hamburger, I don't know. But if I crave food, it's like, oh, this day I want pizza, you know, or I really want tacos, or what was one I craved? Oh, I craved Mongolian barbecue, which is kind of like, you know, or like I'll crave like chow mein and rice. Like it's stuff like that. It's never like a weird combination. And it's so funny because, like, you know how there's so many, what are they called? Like wives' tales. Like if you crave all these sweets, you're gonna have a girl. If you crave sour, you're gonna have a boy. I went through a phase this time where I wanted like hot sauce on all my food. Like I would drench my food in hot sauce. That is so not like me. I still like hot sauce. It was a phase. Like I don't need hot sauce anymore, but I've always craved sweets. So it's like, even when I wasn't pregnant, I always wanted ice cream. I always wanted cake. Like I love sweets. So like that doesn't really, I feel like that doesn't really affect what I'm having as far as the gender. I don't know, by the way. Anyways, this is a first trimester update. But yeah, first trimester I was extremely tired. Like by the time I got off work, a lot of times I just went to bed, or I'd eat really quick and then go to bed, and like Johnny had to help me big time with like cleaning, taking care of her. He still does. It's getting, my fatigue's getting better, but hi. But I was extremely tired, and I think it's different this time because with MILA, you know, I could eat really quick and just relax and not have to worry. But now it's like, I obviously, you know, I'm taking care of her. You know, she wants to play with me and do all these things, and I still try to, you know, give her attention and play with her. So I think all of that just made me even more tired than normal. I was having like chest, or you know, my sore chest. Obviously that's normal. And I think super tired, nauseous, hungry. Trying to think what else, because the other things I have to talk about are like in my second trimester update. I had cravings. I guess I should have showed you guys a picture, or should have taken a picture of my first trimester. I actually have one. I think I was like 14 weeks, so maybe I'll insert a clip of that instead. Out of breath. I'm always out of breath. And I'm just tired. Like any little thing makes me tired. Like I mentioned, I'm not drinking coffee. I do get like a Starbucks refresher, like the pink drink. It has coconut milk. I'll drink that. That doesn't make me nauseous. I'll get like a frappuccino. Sometimes I'll add a shot of espresso if I need energy. But like not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago, I got a caramel macchiato and it was good. But then once I got like to the end where there's like a ton of espresso, it made me nauseous. I could not. So I don't do iced coffee right now. I kind of can't wait until, you know, once I have the baby, because I do miss it. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's one of my food aversions. It just makes me so sick. I don't know why. Also, I noticed I started getting bigger sooner than with MILA. MILA, I didn't even wear maternity clothes. I would up one size and I'd be good. I lived in regular leggings. Now I wear regular leggings and they kind of bother me. I feel like this time around, because I'm noticing like my tummy is more round. It's big. Like I have pictures of where I had I see, I know. I had a picture when I was pregnant with her at 19 weeks, and I took a picture of this time at 14 weeks, and I looked bigger this time at 14 weeks and 19 weeks with her. So it's definitely a huge difference. I've also heard that you do get bigger with like the more pregnancies you have, like you show sooner. So this time around, I definitely need a maternity clothes. This actually is not a maternity shirt, but sometimes if I'm like, you know, doing stuff, like my shirt will tend to ride up, which is why I need maternity clothes. So yeah, hopefully soon I'll do a maternity haul. I'm just having a really hard time finding really good quality and cute maternity clothes that aren't like crazy expensive. So like maternity clothes right now are hard to find. But I think that's it. I mean, my first trimester was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. I feel like, you know, all the things that I experienced are totally normal and others experience the same thing. So yeah, definitely it is hard, a lot harder this time around being pregnant because I do have a toddler. She is starting to understand now that I have a baby in my belly. She's very active and she's kind of a rough and tough girl. So she'll, want to sit on my stomach and pounce on me and snuggle on me and roll all over me, and it actually hurts. So I'm trying to work on that with her right now. But other than that, like at first she really wasn't having it when we told her. She was like, no, she didn't like it. Now she's like accepting, like, okay, I'm gonna have a brother or sister. So she's getting a lot better with that. Huh? Yeah, sister, brother. She's getting better. So yeah, guys, I think that's all I have for my first trimester update. Hello. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my second trimester update, and then I'll start doing probably bi-weekly bump updates once I get closer, now that I'm getting, I'm halfway there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, comment down below what kind of videos you'd like to see. If you felt this was helpful, let me know. If you have any pregnancy suggestions, let me know. I'd love to know and, be able to talk with you guys and share my experiences with you guys. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.